So guys, today I'm gonna show you how I made 10,000 in a single month running meta ads for other people's businesses. So literally, I had no experience, no office, and I literally had no team. I just had a phone, a laptop, and a system that actually worked. Now, literally, today I'm gonna show you the exact steps how I got there. This is not theory. This is not the mindset. These are actual steps, and by the end of this video, you will have everything you need to actually do this yourself, right? This is the results I got. 10,000, amount spent was 2,000, literally $10,743 cost per purchase, and always list like this. And you can also get results like this also. Yes, so I'm gonna show you guys exactly how you can make 10k, and by the end of this video you'll literally have everything. So I'm literally gonna show you. Right, let's get into it. So now, why meta is the opportunity right now? So guys, there are millions of e-commerce brands right now spending money on meta ads, right? Most of them are actually losing, not because the platform doesn't work, but nobody built their campaign correctly, right? They literally had the wrong audience, the wrong landing page, and the wrong campaign structure. But here's the opportunity. Those brands literally need help. They're spending real money every month, sometimes thousands of dollars, maybe even hundred thousands of dollars, and they're not getting the results they should be expecting, right? And if you come in and fix what is broken, they will literally pay you each and every month to keep it working. That is literally it. That is literally the whole opportunity. You literally learn one skill, meta ads, and you see that you use that skill to help businesses that already have products and already have customers. You're not creating a new product, you're not building an audience, you're just applying a system that gets real results, and you're charging a monthly fee to do it. That's what I do, and I'm going to show exactly how it works. So this is you find the e-commerce brand. After finding the e-commerce brand, you literally run their ads for them, which is like meta ads. Then you get the results. Maybe you're spending for at least a customer each, this is $2. Then you charge them at least 2,500 each and every month. So this is one client. For one client you're charging 2,500 each and every month. For the second client, the same thing. Then for the third client, which is literally the same thing. For the fourth client, which is literally the same thing, and you're at least making $10,000 in each and every month. So 2,500 times 4 clients, this is equally $10,000 each and every month, right? Yes, this is the opportunity, and most guys are not aware of this. Now, after this, how do you actually get your first client? The question I get most is this one: how do I get my first client, and if I have no experience and no case studies? Now here's the honest answer: you build proof before you actually ask for money, right? Step 1, you start posting content every day, one video about paid media for e-commerce. What you learned, what works, and actually what breaks campaigns. You're not selling anything, you're just showing that you know what you're talking about, literally. And this is what I did. I never called outreach, I just shot content, and that's how I got all my clients. Step 2, you offer a free audit. This can't be a free audit only, but you could offer something for free, which is like a 30-day trial, maybe even a free audit, something for free that you can offer and are able to do, right? So right after offering the free audit, you put in your bio, you put a Calendly page or a Calendly link or Google Meet link or Zoom link, whatever you use to call or whatever you use to book your calls, whatever you're comfortable with. Then you at least book a 15-minute free audit or with them, or call with them explaining your offer, which is like the free offer. And any brand owner that is spending money on their ads that is not getting results, they will literally take that call because they are desperate. They saw your content and they're literally desperate to take that call, right? It literally costs them nothing. They just get a diagnosis, and that's literally it. Step 3, on the audit call, you run through the 4-point audit, and I'm going to teach you in a minute. You find what is broken, you explain it clearly, you say, hey guys, here's what is wrong, here's what I would do to fix this. I can do that for you for at least 2,500 per month. And that is literally the whole pitch. And most of the time, if you found a real problem and explained it clearly, they will literally say yes, literally, because they're already pre-sold by your content. So whatever you tell them and you found the real problem and you are explaining clearly, they're literally gonna say yes, literally, most of the time, majority of the time even, because you already showed them you know actually what is wrong with the account, right? And fixing a known problem is easy to pay for. You're the one who found the problem, and the one I want you to fix the problem, but no one else. Literally. Step 4, you deliver the results, right? One client, you get them raw results. You literally document everything. Now you have a case study, and you use that case study to get the next client, which is easy, which is literally easy. And you do this 4 times, and now you're at $10,000 a month. That is literally the whole strategy for getting clients. Literally. I'm gonna show you on the diagram right now. So you post content daily. This can be 1 video per day about paid media. Then someone is gonna book a free audit in the bio. Currently 15 minutes. Client books themselves. Literally, the client books the meeting themselves. Audit call, run a 4-point audit live. I find the problem, make the offer, explain the fix. Then that's literally 2,000 a month. Then this is the compounding loop, meaning get results plus case study proof for the next client. That's literally it. And all of this compounds. All of this literally compounds into you getting your next client. Literally. Now, the four-step system that got me to at least spending $2,000 per $2 per customer. My bad. So okay, this is the part that actually matters. So I'm going to show you the exact system I use on every single client account. Now this is the 4-step. I call it the audit, build, optimize, and scale. Step 1, you audit. Before you change anything, you literally diagnose. You check your 4 things: how many ad sets are running. If there's more than 3 ad set, if there's more than 3, this is almost always too many, right? Whether the audiences are overlapping just means the account is bidding against itself, right? Where the traffic is going. So where the traffic is going, if this is the home page, that is literally the problem right there, because you're not supposed to be sending in any of the audiences to the home page, but literally the product page, because the product or the home page literally has 10 different things they could just click on, and without them having a specific thing to click on, they literally just live, right? Whether the pixel is firing correctly, open events manager, check for purchase events. Like this is literally the audit. That is literally the audit. 20 minutes and you almost always find the real problem. Step 2, you build. Once you know what is broken, you rebuild from scratch. 1 campaign, 1 ad set, 1 audience, and 1 creative. That is literally it, and the whole budget is in one place. So now this is where you get into like the campaign budget optimization. You make sure it is on, and the advantage plus placement, and you also make sure it is on. You're spending at least $30 a day to start, and 1 dedicated landing page that matches the ad promises exactly the results you're willing to get, right? You make sure that the landing page matches the product you're advertising on the ad that is there. Now step 3 is optimize. Every morning, 15 minutes, you check your phone numbers, the CTR, the CPC, the CPL, and the frequency. You literally have 2 roles, the kill role and the scale role. The kill role is literally if the cost per lead has been above target for over 48 hours, you pause that ad set immediately, right? The scale rule, if the cost per lead has been at or below target for 3 days, you increase the budget by exactly 20%. This is literally at 20%, nothing more, nothing less. Not 50%, not double, literally at 20%. That is the whole morning ritual. Step 4, scale. Once results are stable, you see the 20% roll every 7 days. Then the $30 becomes $36, $36 becomes $43, $43 becomes $52. That's literally it. That's how you scale in the next 7 days, right? And over 10 weeks, you triple the budget without ever breaking what is working. That is literally the whole system. I call this the ABOS system: audit, build, optimize, and scale. I ran this on 1 account and got 300 leads and sales in just 27 days. $810 total spend, which got me spending on a customer each $2, and I documented every decision in a playbook, which I will link below, but the system is right there. You have it now, please. Now I'm gonna show you the diagrams. I'm gonna do this for every point I walk through. So this is the ABOS system. Well, this is it. As I said, ABOS system, top left, then there's the bottom right, then you have the contrast, right? So we're starting with the audit. You audit the brand, check the ad set count, overlap, URL, and the pixel. You make sure everything is good. Then you check, then you build. This is where you build. Then one campaign or ad set creative, $30 per day. CBO plus placements, make sure they're on. Then you optimize. Then daily manage 50. Quite daily. This should be what you're doing every day, checking all of this for numbers: the CTR, the CPC, the CPL, and the frequency. If this is over, what if any of this are bad, you make sure you pause for 48. You pause after like the 48-hour rule. If they are high, you scale 20% plus after 3 days, right? Yes. Then you scale detail. Here are the details. You're scaling at least 20% every 7 days, never under 20%, or maybe you're not doubling, maybe even not even 50%, literally 20%. Then you're spending what, $30 per day to $300 in just 10 weeks, right? This is literally it. Then these are the results you're getting. This is the results I got from my client, and you could also get the same results, right? Now I want to show you how what the campaign structure works. You're spending 30 Rand per day. This is called the CBO. Objectives is the sales, right? So one ad set to 1% lookalike. This is like the audience. Then advantage plus placement. Then you go for the budget optimization, right? After then you go for the ad. This could be a single video or image plus a good hook, proof, and one CTA, and the dedicated landing page. You're not literally just trying to send to the home page, but the dedicated landing page, right? Then you make sure there's one creative test after proof of concept. This is literally it, right? Then there's the footer, week 1 of learning. After week 1 of meta learning about your ad account and the audience, you literally kill or scale. Then week 4 you just use the 20% rule. Then yeah, this is what you literally have to do. Then we go to the audience over here. You're making sure you have only one audience and audiences are not overlapping in anything. Then right, go to this. You have to really note this: the CBO is on and Meta distributes the budget evenly, right? So I'm gonna go on to the 15-minute morning ritual. This is what you're supposed to be doing each and every day, right? 15-minute morning ritual, 15 minutes every morning. This is literally non-negotiable, right? 5 a.m. you check only 4 numbers: the CTR, make sure it's above 1.5%, the CPC versus a target, the CPL, I talked about it, the North Star. I don't know if you watched my last video. I talked about the CPL. This is your North Star. Then the frequency is less than 3.0, because the frequency is this high, meaning your audience is getting tired of the ad, and you need to switch up creatives and make sure everything is always like this, right? Audience is not getting tired of whatever you're promoting or advertising. Then at 5:05 a.m. you apply the kill rule, right? If CPL is above target for 48 hours, if it's above target, you pause the campaign immediately. If it's not, you hold. You don't change anything. And after that, you apply. After doing this, you apply the scale rule for whatever is working. 5:10 a.m. apply the scale rule. Then if CPL is at or below target after 3 days, then 20% budget increase on this. If it's not, literally you hold. You're literally not changing anything, right? Yes. At 5:14 a.m. or 5:15, you log everything. Literally you log everything and see how everything is doing. You record 4 numbers plus no changes. Then done. This is it. From 5 to 5:14, 5:15, literally 15 minutes of your day, and you're literally done. Literally, right? Now let's get into the 3 mistakes. So before you go further, let me show you the 3 things that kill this every time. Mistake 1 is running too many ad sets. Most people think more ad sets means more chances to win, right? Literally, no. Literally, it doesn't mean anything if what you're running too many ad sets, right? Unless you really have the budget for it. But literally, this is literally the opposite of what people think. Sometimes more volume doesn't determine whether you're gonna win, or doesn't increase the chances of you winning. It's literally the opposite. So you're spending $30 a day across 5 ad sets, and that is like $6 per ad set, right? $6 a day is not enough for Meta's algorithm to learn anything. So one ad set gets $30. The algorithm on one ad set gets $30. The algorithm learns, and this is when the results follow. The real results follow, right? So mistake 2 is sending traffic to the home page. So your home page is built for people who already know you, not for people who don't know you, right? So cold traffic has zero context on this. So they just click. So for cold traffic, they just click the ad expecting one specific thing, but they don't think, then they get to see a lot of different things, right? They land on the homepage and see 10 different things at the same time, then they just leave. Literally, you just pay for the click and literally don't know nothing, right? So dedicating a landing page every time has dedicated landing page every time and no exceptions. Literally, you're supposed to do this literally every time. So the mistake 3 is scaling too fast. You get a good result, you double the budget, the result collapses, right? So here's why. When you increase a budget by more than 20% in a day, Meta resets the landing phase. Literally, when you scale too high, Meta resets the landing phase. It treats it like it's a new or brand new campaign. This is when your CPL spikes for a week, 20% every day for 7 days, right? That is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to at least be spending 20% of the budget each and every 7 days when you're scaling. When is the right time to scale, right? So those 3 mistakes are why most people fail at this. Now you know them. Now hopefully you won't make them ever again. Now let me show you the diagram on how this looks, right? These are the 3 mistakes, and this is like the wrong homepage and the dedicated homepage. I'm gonna show you in a bit. Now, Meta, this is the 3 mistakes that kill every campaign. Now, too many ad sets can get you nothing, right? Meta learns nothing when you're running too many ad sets, right? So, but the right way to do this is one ad set times $30 per day. The algorithm optimizes, right? So the results you get, consolidation always wins. This is literally it. You're not supposed to be running ad sets in one go. The budget is going to be spread thin across all the ad sets. You're not going to be getting the results you are expecting. Literally, mistake number 2, traffic or homepage traffic. You're sending traffic to the homepage. This is 10 different things, and the visitor just leaves, right? Literally. So you're not converting anyone, or you're not converting those. So there's no conversions or purchases, right? So when you're sending traffic to the right dedicated page, this is the ad dedicated page, and literally one thing, because the ad has to match the dedicated. That's what I'm saying. This is called the product page. Literally one thing, then the customer really converts. So match the promise each and every time. This is what I'm talking about. When you're running an ad about, let's say, this shoe, right? But when I get to the landing page, I see different things, right? As a customer, I get confused on what's happening because there's pop-ups, there's literally everything. Now I'm not focusing on the shoe, but I'm just focusing on different things, and I'm just scrolling through until I get bored and leave, right? The page is where the sale is won or lost. Literally, this is the wrong home page. This is literally the wrong home page. Wrong home page, my bad. Wrong home page. And this is the right dedicated landing page, right? You're selling supplements, you're advertising supplements. People see they see the supplements when you're running the ads, and when they click the link, they literally get here. This is where they get, right, the dedicated landing page or the product page. This is where they land. They literally just buy because it's fast and easy. They don't have to go through this confusion, but they literally just have to go through this, right? Literally there's one click and they buy, and that's literally it. They literally convert in under minutes, literally. And this is what you are supposed to do. Then you get to this. Now I'm gonna show you what a real day looks like when this is working. 6 a.m. I usually open my laptop. I check 4 numbers on each and every client account: CPL, CPU, CPC, CPL, frequency. I apply the kill roll on everything that is bleeding, the scale roll on anything that is winning. That takes about 20 minutes. Then I just film content, one video about pay media, something I learned or something I really noticed, right? I posted on TikTok and Instagram, and that takes about an hour. Then I work on client campaigns, new creatives, new audiences, landing page tests, right? 2 to 3 hours is all it takes me, and then in the afternoon this is where I do edit calls. Maybe what a prospect booked a call, then this is literally the time I do like what it calls. Someone found me through my content, they want to know what is wrong with their heads. I run the 4-point audit with them live on the call. Then I found what is broken, I explain it at the end, I offer to fix it. That is literally my whole day. No commute, no office, no boss. There's just a system running in the background, making money for my clients, and a monthly invoice going out to each and every one of them. Literally, this is literally what my day looks like, right? Yes, this is literally what my day looks like. I'm gonna show you all in a minute. This is literally what my day looks like. Literally 6 a.m. I wake up, check those phone numbers. Around I'm taking audit calls or running new campaigns. Then in the afternoon I'm taking those audit calls. Yes, this is literally what my day looks like. Then I'm sending out invoices. Literally. Now this is what I want you to do, and I really want you to do this in order for you to succeed. Right now, I'm gonna put the link in the description. Download the free guide in the description. It's literally 4 pages. The 3 structural mistakes. Read it before you do anything else. Step 2 this week: start posting content about paid media. 1 video a day. Just share what you know. If you're just starting, share what you are learning. Right. Step 3: set up your audit call link. Go to Calendly, Zoom, Google Meet, whatever you use for your calls. Make it free, 15 minutes. Call it free audit, right? Or maybe offer a fitted date, try whatever you guys can offer that is for free. I literally don't care, but literally make it for free, right? Now put the link in your bio. Step 4: this is where you make your first call. Someone books, you run the 4-point audit, the ABOS with them, audience, creative, destination, and the pixel. You find the problem, you explain it, you offer to fix it for at least 2,500 each and every month. Step 5: you repeat, and these are 4 clients, 4 months, $10,000 each and every month. That is the whole roadmap. It's literally that simple, but simple is not the same as easy. It requires you showing up each and every day, because the people who do that get there, and the people who wait for the perfect moment literally don't. Right, literally don't get to the first $10,000. Right. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Literally what you're supposed to be doing. Download the free guide, 10 pages. My bad for me saying 4. Then 3 mistakes, 50-minute read. This week you start posting content, 1 video a day. Show what you know. Week 1. This week set up a free audit call. Link 15-minute. Play in the link. First call, run the audit plus make the offer, then find the problem, then charge those people at least 2,500 per month. Then in month 1 you repeat the process 4 times. That's literally $10,000 a month and 4 clients, and it's literally a compounding system, right? Yes. Now the 2 things in the description I really wanted to talk about, since this is the end of the video. First is the free guide, the paid ads foundation, 4 pages. The 3 structural mistakes and how to fix them. All right, it is literally free. Even here I said no email required, but literally when you go into work there's an email you have to go through, but it literally takes less than 5 minutes in order for you to like join. If this video makes sense to you, that guide will give you the whole foundation to start, right? Second, if you want the complete system, every module, every setting, every decision documented from a real campaign, the ecommerce playbook is in the description as well. I'm gonna put it there. That is the full thing. And if you want me to look at your specific account, the audit call link is also in the description too. 15 minutes free. I will tell you exactly what is wrong. That is literally everything. If you find this useful, share it with one person who needs it. Subscribe, share, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll literally see you in the next one.